What it do, what it do, what it do, troop and troopettes. Hey, y'all on. Wait till y'all get in here. Troop and troopettes. Yo, everybody. That's a little cousin on. They getting that groove on. What it do, what it do. Wait on some more people to jump off in here. Get it cracked. Let y'all peep this out though. While we waiting. Little cuz bloodline. It really ain't about that action. Yeah, what it do, y'all? Back to where we was on earlier. How many of y'all still holding on to dead weight? How many? Just to be, just to be comfort, or what I mean, to feel comfortable. Man, hey, you know it. Salute to you, bro. Yeah, they dropping like flies, but a lot of them putting themselves in this situation. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them, if you got a way out, why would you continue to, what I mean, bring the streets along with it? You know what I mean? Like I said, that's holding on to dead weight too. You know what I mean? God showed you a way out, and you bringing the streets in the same, you know what I mean, into the hip hop game. Shit is crazy. You see, little homie, what's his name? Triple something got gunned down. You know what I mean? Triple beam or some shit like that. Niggas ain't making it. Niggas ain't making it, man. You know what I mean? The energy you put into the universe, you gonna get back. Straight up. That's just facts. The same energy you put out there, you shall receive. Real talk, y'all. How many of y'all just be just wishing like, damn, I don't feel like going to work today, man. But you got bills to pay, you know what I'm saying? But some people go to work and don't even have when they get off work, they don't have nothing else going on. You know what I mean? Like, you got to have another plan. Shout out to you. You going to work for a white man for 8 or 12 hours a day out of your day, and then you don't even work on yourself. That's almost like unfathomable. Like, come on. Smash the thumbs up, y'all. My fault, y'all. My fault. My fault. Phone was ringing. But we all in this together. You feel me? Like I ain't trying to be like I ain't that preaching nigga. I ain't that Bible carrying nigga. I'm sorry. I just ain't. I'm gonna tell you what's real, and you either can roll with it or you don't. It ain't up to me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't walk through them. I didn't walk through that fire, man, alone. What it do? But here we are. You know what I'm saying? Like carrying luggage we ain't gotta carry. You know what I mean? How many of y'all get into it with y'all significant other over finances and shit like that? You know what I'm saying? Because they want to do shit that they see motherfuckers on the internet doing. Like everybody can't buy their girl a Birkin. Everybody can't get red bottoms. You know what I'm saying? That's dead weight. You know what I mean? You got a Birkin with $10 in that motherfucker. What? That don't make sense. You got on some Louis Vuittons, but your hood is only 4 blocks long. Where you going? I don't get it. Man, boy, they getting smoked like real backwoods, boy. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like dead weight, bro. You gotta know when to get out of them situations, man. You can't carry that same situation you was in the street with into to something that you're trying to do productive and positive. It ain't gonna work. How long is your run gonna be about? A year, 6 months, if that. You know what I mean? I'm sliding on them. I'm sliding. Yeah, you sliding, all right. Remember, slippers count. You gotta remember that slippers count, bro. That's just like shooting dice. And the dice accidentally fall out your hand. And you gotta let the other one go. The slippers count. Slippers count, bro. Please just remember that, man. Just remember the same way you bleed, they bleed. They bleed, you bleed. Everybody, hey, you ain't no different, bro. Like they said, if you knew better, you do better. But some people know better and still don't do better. You know what I mean? I ain't with none of that. Like shit, cause I know, hey, my temper go from 0 to 100 in .1 second. And yes, my fault for my last, not the last live, but the one before that when I end up wigging out on the troll on here. But I should know better than that. I know they just on there typing, man. That was my fault. I should have. I know better than that. But that sometimes like that's moving off emotions. I know better than move off emotions. You feel me? But how many of y'all uh, significant others, just want things that they see on the internet that just don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Instead of putting that toward a business or something, they rather go spend it at the mall. Everybody want to look good, but ain't good. You know what I mean? Don't when you rather for your money to pile up or your bank account to be straight, then you looking straight. You gotta make it make sense. You know what I mean? Do you think like just because you see a nigga with diamonds on and all this that he must be he got that bread. That's the first thing gonna go through your mental. Like, yeah, he gotta have that bread. The nigga probably got about $100. Jewelry probably ain't even real, but you don't know that. You see what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers just want to look good. That's the thing. And then they end up getting with a female, and then they asking her for $5, $10. I need 10 to put in my tank. Nigga, you over there looking like a million. You feel what I'm saying? Man, come on, man. That EIN changed the game. You feel me? Like for real. You know I got that EIN. It's just real. I told y'all Troops podcast coming. It's coming, bro. I'm telling y'all. But we just tend to, you know what I'm saying? Like I understand it though. You know, I understand like because a lot of people it's hard when you grow up with nothing. And I can't say that because my mother always made sure I was straight. And then I had cousins that always made sure I was straight. But then I followed their path into the wrong path. You feel me? And then I had to start thinking for myself. And and I was just blessed. God blessed me enough not to, you know, to know when to cut them situations off. I'm, I'm talking about 10 minutes from doors getting smashed in and shit like that. You know, like that's how I know it's a guy. Ain't nobody gonna tell me nothing different. You gotta cut things off, bro. Like a lot of shit, you know, you gonna be all right. It ain't the end of the world. Just cut it out. Continue to work on yourself, and it is what it is. It ain't the end of the world, bro. It ain't. And because I know somebody out there needs to hear this, you know what I mean? Because especially now, you know, niggas' parents ain't working, you know, they ain't working. It's hard, and niggas ain't eating like they used to. You know what I mean? Look at the rappers. A lot of them ain't even having shows like they used to. So they like, fuck y'all, we going and do this show COVID and all. You know what I mean? Shit, we got bills to pay. You know? And then you taking something back to your family that could possibly end their life, your kids. You know what I mean? Yours. It's a double-edged sword. You know what I mean? But you know, like if you really care about it and you pray about it, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. Don't let nobody tell you different. You know, I see that a lot of people that just be you know, intending to do something, but they prolong it, and I got the same problem. Like, damn, man, I don't feel like doing this shit. You know, but then you know you got really gonna put your best foot forward. It ain't nothing gonna come overnight. Don't even sit there and play yourself, thinking that you about to get rich overnight, nigga. If you ain't playing the lottery or nothing, you can go and throw that on out the window. You gotta put some work in, straight up. You gotta hit the ground running. It is what it is, you know. But don't give up on yourself. You know what I mean? Don't give up on your dreams. You know, because you might see somebody over here that's in the same profession as you, but they already established and already got everything going. But you don't know how long they've been doing it. You know what I mean? You don't know. You just see the glamour, and you don't see all the bad days they had. You feel me? Like shit, you make yourself vulnerable to anything when you think like that. Some people's mind is this big. Some people ain't think this far, and that ain't gonna get you nowhere. You gotta have outrageous dreams. I'm talking about people gonna look at you crazy, nigga. That's that alien in you, nigga. Real talk. I'm talking about even if you ain't doing it, always be calculating that shit in your mind. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do this, yeah, I'm gonna make sure. Yeah, once I get this, you know what I mean? Just calculate that shit as you going. You know what I mean? Like everybody can't go to the top with you. Motherfuckers that ain't helping you get through that, you know what I mean? Or trying to help you maneuver your situation. Leave that shit in the background, man. Everybody ain't gonna go to the top with you, man. You can go on and kill that. All your friends you got now, you ain't gonna have when you get to where you going. Real shit. Niggas don't understand that. You right, bro. You right. It's just, you know, like, you know how you see when you got a big brother and shit like that, you have some niggas, big brothers do make something out of themselves, some of them don't. And you just tend to follow their path. And you gotta understand, like, that ain't your life. That ain't your lane. You know what I mean? You gotta understand that God created you. You gotta do you. You can't do them. You might not make it through the situations they made it through. You holding on to something that ain't real, man. Like for real. real, like you gotta just cut it off. Go on and do what you gotta do. Nigga, I sleep in the car before just be holding on to something that ain't, you know what I mean? Fuck all that. You gotta understand life and logic, man. For real. It's gonna sting. It's gonna hurt. But please believe that only lasts so long. That ain't nothing but a invisible scar. It eventually go away. You know. Especially when you had real scars. You got real scars on you. Like, don't let nothing hold you back from what you want to do. What you want to be. Don't listen to people. None of that. Especially if it's negative. Don't even be like, hey, I ain't trying to hear that, nigga. I'm gonna be a movie star, nigga. I'm gonna go down here to this Tyler Perry Studios, nigga, and I'm gonna sit out there till this nigga let me in. Straight up, nigga, and follow your dreams. Follow your dreams, yo. For you got one life to live, and go and live that motherfucker to the fullest. Simple. It ain't nothing hard about that. We make it hard by holding on to bullshit. Let that shit go and chase your dream. Full speed ahead. Take whatever you got, whatever little money you got, put it into what you want to do, bro. Quit worrying about everything else. That ain't gonna get you nowhere. It's called going nowhere fast, straight up. But I ain't come here to hold y'all up long, you know what I mean? Y'all know what it is with me. Like we gonna do this right, you know what I mean? Y'all gonna get to see the whole structure. You know what I mean? Y'all gonna see it from the bottom to the top. You know what I mean? Shout out to Southside Chicago. You know what I mean? Like, shout out to y'all. Stay safe out there. For real. Like, this ain't gonna happen overnight. Like I told you, this podcast ain't gonna happen overnight. Like, I'm doing this, you know what I mean, to build the foundation. And once I get the foundation laid out, you know, we can talk about whatever, you know. I learned how to use this computer and these phones a little better because I don't know how to do hardly none of that shit. All that zooming and flipping the screens and that's what I'm saying. I'm need people for all that. For real, like y'all gonna see this shit. Y'all seen when I only had 5 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Because I had a plan. I was like, once I get to this, I'm gonna do this. You know what I mean? And then I'm gonna start going live. I'm gonna start, you know what I mean, doing more videos, this, that, and the third. But I'm gonna build this up, and y'all gonna get to see this firsthand. Real talk. Y'all gonna get to see the whole grind. I'm talking about real shit. Shout out to Buzz Down. Hey, that was Buzz Down right there. That's Lil Cuz. That's the video I just played y'all.